Hello there my friends, it's Melanie Weber here again on day 2 of my 100 videos in 100 days challenge. For those of you who joined me yesterday for my video, thank you very much for watching and welcome back today. For those that didn't have today is your first time, then welcome. I'm pleased to have you here. Now day 2, what better topic to talk about today than introducing myself properly to you, given that the vast majority of you watching this video have never met me before and I haven't had the privilege of meeting you yourself. So starting off, I was born, no, of course I was born, but I'm not going to bore you with all of those details, at least not today. But put simply, I live in central Queensland, Australia, and enjoy the wonderful outdoor lifestyle that we have here in CQ. Happily married to my husband, and we have 2 beautiful young children. And when I say young, my son is not long turned 2 and my daughter is just 4 months. So pretty hectic in our house, particularly my husband's a shift worker, so pretty hectic. On the career side, like most people of my generation, when I finished high school, the main options available to you was either to go to university and get a degree to then go into a professional occupation, teacher, doctor, lawyer, those sorts of occupations, or to go and get a trade. For myself, I chose to go to university and with the mission to become a psychologist. A child psychologist specifically, and it wasn't until I got to halfway through my final year and having incurred a lot of debt doing my education that I decided I didn't want to be a psychologist anymore. But finished that degree and then started off doing a Bachelor of Business degree in Human Resources Management. And my main focus, or what drew me to human resources, was it was still people, which of course psychology, the focus is on people in that, but human resources allowed me to be able to help people, because that's really where my passion lies. People, helping them, helping solve their problems, making their day, their month, their year better if I can, if I'm in the spot to be able to do so. So most of my career of 17 years in HR was mainly in heavy industries, given that that's the real focus of where I live here in central Queensland. Now, the thing I haven't shared with you yet, or some of you may know, is that unfortunately family life, or having a family of my own, didn't come easily to my husband and I. And we actually went through 5 cycles of IVF treatment to have our children, and of course we're just the lucky ones, I believe, in actually having a family of our own. But it wasn't until I was pregnant with my son and when I returned to work after having him, it got me thinking, is this career, is this lifestyle, is the 9 to 5 really the best fit for us, and not just now but for the long term. I didn't do anything about it, didn't look into anything at that time, but when I was looking to go on maternity leave before the birth of my daughter, I started thinking about this a little bit more seriously, given that when I returned to work following the birth of my son, of course I went back in a part-time capacity, which of course meant that my income was reduced, and I didn't really have the flexibility that I needed to in my capacity of being a mum, and really anyone does when they've got caring responsibilities. So when I started off maternity leave, I started looking into this a little bit more seriously, and was very fortunate to come across an opportunity that in marketing that afforded me the opportunity to work from home, flexible hours, to really be there for the times that I need to be here. As you can appreciate, as a parent or anyone with caring responsibilities, you know, if your child or who you're caring for is sick, then you need to be there for them, or that there's other milestones that you want to be there for. So which I guess that's really was the draw card for me, the primary draw card, but also to the fact that working for myself doesn't mean that my income is hindered in any way. Really, the work that I put in determines what the results I will get. So that was a much better fit for us anyway. So that's the journey that I'm on. I've only been on this journey for a couple of months, I guess, from starting with training. Marketing very, very, very new to me, but good thing is for me is that given that I don't have any experience, it doesn't stop me from having this career and changing career, which as a human resources professional, I was forever telling people that the vast majority of people, they don't stick in the same career for all of their work life. Yet when it came to myself, I found it very daunting. Given I was, getting close to 40, I thought, is it too late for me? It's always easy to give advice rather than actually take your own advice. But for me, I've found it's been a great experience. It's been a great growth opportunity. I think I might have been getting a little bit stale in HR. So this has allowed me to really start from ground zero and create a future that is quite exciting for me and my family. It ticks all the boxes in terms of what I was looking for in terms of a non-traditional job. So a couple of weeks ago, I quit my job to allow me to do this full time. And it's been one hell of a ride so far, and I expect it to be one hell of a ride in the future, but so far so good. So hopefully that is gives you a bit more insight as to who I am and as to why I'm doing what I'm doing, and hope to see you on tomorrow's video. But if you haven't subscribed so far and would like to ensure that you get the rest of the videos at least up into day 100, then please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to make sure that you get notified when I do it. Okay, hope to see you on tomorrow's video.